Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I did my first competitive matches against some of my local PvP friends, and I decided to show them to you guys so that way you guys can learn from my mistakes and from what I actually did that actually worked out in my favor. First off, I would like to introduce to you guys my first Patreon page. This is going to be a way that I can get even closer with you guys. And remember, this is not mandatory. You guys do not have to do this. But if you would like to keep the content coming and you guys would like to support me, even $1 can go a long way. Link will be down in the description in case you guys want to check that out. Now also, don't forget, smash that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to stay up to date with all Silph Arena and PvP content. Now on to some battles. Now we're going into round 1 and we're going to be going up against Big Rich 420. Now Big Rich is a very elite PvP player from Scrublord, Ontario, and actually a very close friend of mine. So shout out Big Rich. We're going to be going in with Heracross and he's going to be starting off with his Vigoroth. Now we're going to have a very positive matchup, so he's going to get out of there right away. And then we're going to see he's going to be going in with Lantern. And we're like, you know what? We can actually force a shield here using our close combat. So we're going to be using our close combat and now either forcing a shield or doing some decent damage to that Lantern. And then once we see that he shields here, and we're going to get out of there really quick because we don't want to get hit with that Thunderbolt because we know he has Vigoroth in the back. So now we're going to be bringing in our Vigoroth and we're not going to shield here. And we're like, okay, and he's going to go with a Hydro Pump. And we're like, okay, that's fine. And we shield, and now we're going to be getting some energy gain and then going in with the Body Slam. The reason why we did that was because we wanted to make sure that if we hit him and he fainted, we would still have some excess energy for whatever's going to be coming back in. As you can see, we still have another Body Slam. Now he brings in his Venusaur, and we know that Venusaur is a very positive matchup against our Vigoroth. So we're going to just go in. We're still switch locked, so we got to just try to get to that Body Slam as fast as we can, and we end up getting to another Body Slam. So now we're going to be either forcing a shield or we're going to be basically KOing him. And now we're like, okay, you know what, Vigoroth, you did your job. You took out the Lantern. You did decent damage to that Venusaur. So now we're like, okay, you know what, that's fine. We're going to bring in our Noctowl, our big boy Noctowl. So big boy Noctowl is going to be going in with Wing Attack. And we do have some lag here. And we're like, that's fine, no problem. We're just going to go in and do as much damage as we can with Wing Attack and just keep J farming that energy. So now we're like, you know what, Frenzy Plant, Sludge Bomb, it's okay. We're still farming. So right now we have a Sky Attack. And then we still KO the Venusaur. And now whatever's going to be coming in, we're going to be hitting it with a Sky Attack. We don't care what it is, and we know exactly what it is. It is going to be his Vigoroth. We know that his Vigoroth's coming back, and we're like, cool, Sky Attack, Sky Attack. And we're like, cool, this is awesome, knowing we still have Heracross in the back. So now we're not shielding anything. If he gets to a Body Slam, we're not shielding. But we end up getting to another Sky Attack, and we're like, this is amazing. We end up KO with Heracross in the back. So we're like, okay, that is going to be the end of round 1. And now we're going to be going into round 2. And we know we have to switch things up. We know he knows that we have a Heracross. So we decided to lead with our Noctowl. And he leads with a Noctowl. I'm guessing he thought that we're going to be starting with our Heracross again. So now we know and we're ready. If you actually take a look here, we have the Swiss screen up just in case he decided to switch. But he didn't, so right before we got to our charge move, we went with the Sky Attack and we got the CMP. We got the charge move priority. So now he's going to be going in with his Sky Attack, and he actually ate our Sky Attack and we shield here. So now we're going to have the health gain. So we're going to just go in and get to another Sky Attack because we have CMP. We know that we're going to be able to either take down the Noctowl or force a shield. So now we're ready here. Take a look at what's going to happen. We switch out, and then he switches out. We knew exactly what was going to happen. He was going to switch, and we're like, boom, on top of it right away. Because we knew that he was going to either switch to his Fortress, or he was going to switch to a Vigoroth. So that is exactly what we did. We wanted to make sure that we were going to be able to cover our bases. So now he has his Fortress, we have our Vigoroth, and we're going to eat this Heavy Slam. We're like, no problem. We're not going to use our shield here. And now we're going to go Body Slam, and we got some extra counters in there. If you actually took note, we got some extra counters in there, so we do have some excess energy remaining. So now we force the second shield, and we still have another Body Slam ready to go. And that is why we didn't shield, because we knew we would be able to get onto another Body Slam. and that's going to be the end of his fortress, and we know our Vigoroth is going to go down now. There's nothing that the Vigoroth can really do. He'll maybe hit 1, maybe 2 counters, but we're like, okay, that's fine. See it right away, he went down, but we have Heracross in the back, and he has no shields, and because he has no shields and we have 1 shield, this is a guarantee win. As you saw there, we did get some lag, and we're like, what just happened there? We're like, okay, awesome. So now we are going to switch out again, and we're like, that's fine, because we need Heracross there, and we know Noctowl will ruin Heracross. So we're like, okay, we gotta switch out, take the Sky Attack on from our Noctowl. Now we're gonna get our Sky Attack off, and again, he has no shields, we have no shields, but the Sky Attack is going to take down this Noctowl. We're gonna get some wing attacks against that Vigoroth, and we're like, cool, no problem, but he used his Body Slam. This is the mistake he made right here. Because he used his Body Slam, he now has no energy, and we have no shields. And we are going to try to get to these charge moves as fast as we can, and we're going to be pounding that Vigoroth with counter. And look, see, if he had his energy, he would have been able to double Body Slam us, and that would have taken out our Heracross. But because he didn't have the excess energy, we got to our Mega Horn, and we were able to finish off that Vigoroth. And that is the end of round 2, so we did take that best of 3. Now we're going to be actually going up against Scrublord Dustin, another really good friend of mine, again from Scarborough, Ontario, so shout out Scrublord. We're going to be starting off with our Heracross, and he's going to be starting off with his Vigoroth. I mean, this is the same thing as round 1, the same type of matchup. We knew he was going to switch out, and he was going to go in with his Noctowl, and we were ready for the switch. We go in with the Vigoroth. It was a little bit of a slow switch, we should be doing it quicker. So now we take note, remember, do it quicker. And then now he's going to go in with the Sky Attack, and here we're like, okay, we're going to shield here. We want our Vigoroth to have a lot of health remaining. So now we're going to get to this Body Slam, and knowing with the excess energy and how fast Noctowl charges his energy, we know that we're going to be able to get to another Body Slam again before that Noctowl can get to a Sky Attack. So as you can see here, it is proven. Now we're either going to force a shield or we're going to be taking down that Noctowl. So let's see what happens. Boom, we take down the Noctowl. No, sorry, he shields here. Sorry, the shield disappeared. And we're like, okay, cool, you know what, we're gonna eat the Sky Attack, that's fine. We're gonna now take him down with counters, and we're gonna have so much energy, basically almost enough to pull off another Body Slam. So now as the next Pokemon's gonna be coming in, we're gonna be pulling off another Body Slam. We knew it was gonna be Heracross. Heracross would hard counter us, but we knew we were gonna be able to get that Body Slam. So now take a look at how much damage that Body Slam is gonna do to that Heracross. Now we know that Vigoroth is down, but we have Noctowl in the back, and Wing Attack alone is going to do amazing damage. So he's going to switch right out of there, and then we're like, okay, cool, we're going to switch out and bring out our Heracross. Nope, that didn't work out well for us. So we're like, okay, you know what, eat the Body Slam, switch to the Heracross, and now we're going to be bringing in our Heracross, and we're going to be forcing a shield here, or we're going to be taking him, basically taking him out completely. So now we're gonna go in with counter, and we're like, you got to another Body Slam. Like, okay, cool. So now we're gonna shield here, and now we're like, okay, now we gotta take out this Vigoroth. We gotta take him out. So we end up taking him out, and now he's gonna be bringing back in his own Heracross, and we're like, wicked. Let's do it. Mega Horn. We're not wasting any time. So we go Mega Horn, and that is gonna be the end of the second best of 3 of round 1. Now, we decided to switch things up, and we're like, okay, how are we going to change things up? We're going to change the Pokemon all completely. We're going to be starting off with our Noctowl this time, and he's going to be starting off with Ninjask. Now, if you guys are curious of how Ninjask is going to work, don't worry, wait a couple days, and I'm going to be making a Ninjask video to show you guys exactly how OP Ninjask could really be. So now we're gonna be, he's gonna be doing a switch, and because we switch locked his Lantern, we have the Venusaur in the back, and we're like, yes, he did not see Venusaur coming, because the entire time we've been running Vigoroth, Heracross, Noctowl. But now we decided to switch things up, and we're like, you know what, we're gonna run Venusaur, and we're gonna run Graveler. Now Graveler is another video that is gonna be coming soon, so just stay tuned, okay? So now we're gonna be doing those Vine Whips, just doing some crazy damage. We knew we were gonna be able to take that Thunderbolt, and we knew we were gonna be able to get to another Frenzy Plant. So you're like, boom, Frenzy Plant, and we're gonna KO that Lantern. So now we have 2 shields still. We have a Venusaur that did his job, and we're like, this is great. We are not shielding here. We're not doing it. He has aerial ace, he's a flyer against a Venusaur, it's not worth it. We're probably not even gonna get to our frenzy plant, so it's okay, we're not shielding here, and we're like, great, Venusaur is down, he did his job, he took out the Lantern. So now, look who we have in the back. We got our Noctowl. So we bring in our Noctowl, and we're like, you know what, we're gonna just farm that energy, we're gonna J farm that energy, and whatever's gonna be coming in, we're gonna be going in with Sky Attack, and Sky Attack is gonna do some serious damage to that Vigoroth. And look, we have a second Sky Attack. That's how much J farming we did on that Ninjask with our Noctowl. And we're like, boom, force a second shield. And we're like, this is great. We're doing amazing here. So now we're gonna shield here. We're gonna take this body slam, and we're like, no problem, that's fine. Why? Because we have another Sky Attack. And we're like, boom, Sky Attack. Now remember from my last video how amazing I said Noctowl is. He really is amazing. I love this guy for the Jungle Cup. Him and Vigoroth, just amazing. Now he's gonna have his Ninjask, and we're like, no, you know what? We ain't shielding. Sorry, we are gonna shield. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Yes, we did shield. We shielded because we knew that we were just gonna be able to just finish him off. But it didn't really matter if we shielded or not, right? We probably wouldn't have even went down, and we just finished him off with fast moves. Now we're gonna be going into our third best of 3, and we're gonna be going up against Big Rich 420. Welcome back. So now we're gonna be doing our Venusaur against his Scizor, and we're like, okay, wow, okay, so he decided to switch things up on me. So now we're like, okay, yeah, we gotta get out of here, and we're trying to switch, and we're like, nope, this is not working, nope, okay. So now we switch into our Noctowl, because remember, Noctowl is OP. Now, he switches out, and he's gonna be bringing in his Fortress, and I was like, Fortress? Well, why would you bring Fortress? Because we kind of counter Fortress. But I think he did it for a reason. He's a smart guy. He knows exactly what he's doing. So now we're like, okay, cool. We're going to get to this Sky Attack. And then we're like, yes, we're definitely going to shield here because we do not want to get hit by this Heavy Slam. We got hit by it before. We don't want to do it again. So now we're going to be doing Sky Attack. We're going to be doing our Sky Attacks because, now let me tell you guys, 99% of the time, you will be using Sky Attack. Nightshade is a very, very rare time where you will be using it. I think it's only for like Magneton. I'm pretty sure it's just for Magneton. But yeah, anyways. Sky Attack again, and we're gonna be pulling off this Sky Attack, and we're gonna be either forcing a shield or we're gonna be taking down that Fortress. So now we do force a shield, and we're like, okay, cool, let's do some wing attacks, and we're like, oh man, we couldn't finish him. But we're like, it's okay, that's fine. We're gonna take the Rock Tomb, and we're like, okay, cool. Will we survive though? Will we survive? We don't survive because we thought we were gonna be able to get to that Sky Attack right before we actually went down, but it's okay. We let it go, and then now we're gonna be bringing in our Alolan Graveler. Now, if you saw there, did you see how it took us some time to actually switch the Pokemon in? The reason why is because we were switch locked for a little bit. And the best thing to do is when your Pokemon goes down, you have 10 seconds to pick your next Pokemon. Now, you wait that timer so that way when your Pokemon goes in, you're actually closer to that switch lock time, and then it allows you to be able to switch again. So now he brings in his Scizor, and he hits us with the Iron Head, and I was like, what? I did not know Iron Head would do that much damage to the Graveler. If I knew that, I would have shielded right away. But it's okay. We take down the Scizor, and then now he's going to be coming in with Noctowl. And I'm like, will we get to this rock? Will we get to this charge move? Will we get to this charge move? We do not get to this charge move. And because of that, that's actually the reason we're going to lose this match. And we're like, oh my gosh, because we have Venusaur in the back. And I'm like, oh man, here we go. And so we're going to be using Frenzy Plant. Frenzy Plant is going to do some decent damage, but it's not going to be enough to take down that Noctowl. Look, we even pulled off another 2 Vine Whips, and look how low that Noctowl is, but he still pulled off the Sky Attack and ended our Venusaur. And that's going to be the end of our best of 3 round 1. So congratulations to you, Big Rich. And now we're going to be going into the second round of the best of 3 against Big Rich. And now we're like, okay, cool, let's try to switch it up a little bit. We're gonna be starting off with Noctowl again, and then he's gonna be leading with his own Noctowl because he saw my video and he's like, Noctowl, we mopping the floor with his mop towels. And then we're like, okay, great, we're gonna be doing Sky Attack, and we're gonna be like, okay, who has CMP here? Who has CMP here? He has CMP. And I'm like, okay, great. Now we're in a situation. So now we're not gonna shield here. Now we're going to be going in with our own Sky Attack because I was just like, okay, because I didn't know who's going to get the CMP because we had just random battles and not a tournament. So we're like, I didn't know to try to do the piggybacking. So we're like, okay. I messed up, but I was trying to do the piggybacking. It didn't work for me. So I shield here, and now we're going to be going in with our own sky attack. And then I try to do something a little bit funky here, and I'm like, okay, you know what? We gotta try something here, because now we're in a bad situation. So now we're going to be going in. We're going to be doing as much fast attacks as we can. Get to that sky attack, and watch what happens. Switch out. Do you saw that? Switch out, because we knew when he was going to pull off the sky attack, and we're not shielding. We have a Alolan Graveler in the back. So now we're just going to hit 1-2 fast moves, and bye-bye Noctowl. So we're like, so you really got to take a look at how those little techniques can really save you. It's called, it's almost like called like what Zionic says, where he says suicide shield, but this way you're shielding to a Pokemon who is fully resist that charge move, which now it basically makes their whole energy of their Pokemon just go to waste. So now, remember though, we have Noctowl in the back, full of energy, ready to go with a sky attack. So now we're like, okay, what are we gonna do here? We are going to be bringing in our, wait for it, boom, you see what we just did there? The timer again. We're gonna be bringing in our Noctowl, and we're like, this is great. We're gonna force that shield or take out the Vigoroth. And we're like, okay, cool, you know what? I don't think we're gonna shield here. No, we're not gonna shield here, because we're gonna eat the body slam. Remember, we did the whole timer thing. We waited for the timer to go down, and then we brought in the last Pokemon. And we're like, wait, we're gonna shield here because we do not want to get hit by this body slam. And then we're like, okay, please don't be a bug. Please don't be a bug. Please don't be a bug. Please don't be a bug, because I know Big Rich likes using bugs. And we're like, Scizor. And we're like, yeah, we lost this. There's nothing we can do about this. So we're just gonna eat the X Scizor, and then we're like, okay, Frenzy Plant. Do as much damage as you can, because there's not much more we can do. And we're like, great. Hope to get to the next Frenzy Plant, but even the next Frenzy Plant wouldn't have been enough. We basically just said, once we saw the Scizor, we're like, yeah, no, we lost this. But it's okay. So congratulations to you, Big Rich. Thank you for the battles. Thank everybody for the battles. Thank you, Scrublord Dustin, for the battles. And thank you guys for watching. Make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you guys on the next one.